What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another live edition of Team Melli Talk. I'm your host, Artis Akari. Really glad you can join us. Remember, this is your spot for the latest news on Team Melli, the national team of Iran. Let's go ahead and get this one started. Let's start off the top. We got a few things on our agenda. We got our man of the match, Taremi's blunder, and of course, big decisions coming up from Team Melli head coach Carlos Queiroz. Now, first, what a big victory for Iran over China. Going into this game, I was a little concerned. Maybe just because, how things turn out with the referee. Well, maybe I was just being a little paranoid, but I can't be blamed for that, obviously. Now, with that, for our man of the match, this was an easy decision. Sardar Azmoun was just a monster. And listen, everyone, I feel like there's some kind of... I'm listening for something. What's that sound? Oh, that's right. It's the sound of all those Sardar Azmoun haters saying nothing, being quiet. Yes, that's right. I remember someone I know saying good riddance when he supposedly retired. But sure he's not saying that now, right? Because we know Sardar is the man, one of the best finishers ever to put on the shirt for Team Melli, the national team of Iran. So like we said, easy decision. Sardar Azmoun, a goal and an assist. He was amazing. Yes, that's right. Sardar Shire, Afarin Bacheha, Afarin to our Team Melli footballers. And Sardar Azmoun just pushed around those Chinese center backs like they were nothing. I mean, you had to love it. I mean, at times I was even thinking that, man, some of these Chinese center backs really did not know what they were doing. But you got to give the credit to Azmoun, credit where credit is due. Loved it. Now, we know there's going to be big decisions coming up for Carlos Queiroz in the next game, the semifinal against Japan. That will be on Monday, the 28th of January. So depending on where you are in the world, it'll be starting at 6 o'clock local time in the United Arab Emirates. If you're on the West Coast, 6 in the morning. Yes, that's early, but oh well. Set your alarm clock, have some coffee, get down to business. You got something important to watch. Now, my next thing on the agenda was Taremi's blunder. Okay, when I talk about Taremi's blunder, well, of course, there was more than one blunder. We know he missed an easy goal. And, I mean, when you talk about easy, man, we got mad at him for missing some goals in the World Cup. But, he could have made it 2-0, right in front of the goal. I don't even know what to say anymore. Mehdi, we love you, but come on, man. Snap out of it sometimes. So with that, Taremi's blunder, because, he got a yellow card, so he will be suspended. And for one, I'll say that I think that referee was a little bit too picky on giving him that. The Chinese player put on a great acting display, but it's not the first time we've seen the Chinese players act against the Iranians. So, I'll move past that. Now, with Taremi's blunder, this means Mehdi Torabi's opportunity. I mean, Mehdi Torabi, he has what it takes to make some big plays. He can score from far away. He is really dangerous. So in the next game against Japan, obviously we're going to see Sardar Azmoun starting up top. As for the midfielders, let's see on the wings, you're going to have Ali Reza Jahanbash and Mehdi Torabi. Now, a lot of people are saying that Saman Ghoddos should start in the next game against Japan. I'm going to say bring Ghoddos off the bench. I want him to continue to be that secret weapon off the bench. I like the way the midfield looked today with Ashkan Dejaga, Omid Ibrahimi, and Ehsan Hadsafi. I would like to see all three of them starting again in the same positions. And of course, when looking at the left back and right back, yes, Milad Mohammadi as left back, Ramin Rezaian as the right back. Obviously, no change in the goalkeeper position. But now, let's get to the center backs. We know that Mortaza Pourali Ganji will be starting at center back. And I was, going over the agenda to start this edition of Team Melli Talk, or Team Melli Talk. I mentioned big decisions for Carlos Queiroz. And one of those center backs, Hossein Kananizadegan, I think I'll just continue to call him Hossein Kanani, just for obvious reasons. Now, I like the way he played today. And we all know that saying, maybe you do know it, maybe you don't, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I think Hossein Kanani should start in the next match. I know there's a lot of people, I know there's some of our viewers watching saying that it's going to be Majid Hosseini. I know one of our fans feels that Majid Hosseini is the best defender that Iran has. And that's an arguable, stance. A lot of people are going to say that it's Mortaza Pourali Ganji who's the best defender for Iran. Right now, I will say it's poor Ali Ganji. I do like Majid Hosseini. Obviously, not as much as my friend Arya Alaverdi of Golbezan, but, we'll see. And yes, some of our viewers are saying that Hosseini is better. Well, like I said, he may be better, but lately it seems as if, maybe it's going to be Kanani who's going to start at center back against Japan. I would have no problem with that. Now, some of our other viewers, appreciate you guys joining us. Talk more about Godus. Well, Saman Godus brings a lot to Team LE. Like I said, I want him to be that secret weapon off the bench. We always got to, Team LE has to utilize their depth. That's the bottom line. And with Godus, we know he's dangerous with set pieces. He can score from long range. He brings a good dynamic to Team LE, the national team of Iran. And I know there's other people thinking that Godus should start, but like I said, I'm sticking with what I feel is the right thing. Bring him off the bench. I really want to see, the same wingers. Jahanbash, not same, of course. Jahanbash and Torabi should be the wingers. And of course, we do want to see Ashkan Dejaga, Omid Ibrahimi, and Ehsan Hadsafi. Let's see what some of our watchers are saying. Godus should start with Azmoun and Jahanbash at the front. Well, that's not a bad way to start. But like I said, I feel like this is going to be Mehdi Torabi's chance to shine and really make a big, big impact. So like I said, looking forward to seeing how the lineup comes out. And this, it should be a really, really good match. Go ahead and share with me. I want to share your comments. I want to hear what you all have to say. And one of our biggest supporters, his name is Darren Yahya Khan, said Baron Van will keep the clean sheet against Japan. Well, I hope so. He already has a prediction. He says 1-0 Iran. I would be extremely thrilled with that. Now, from my point of view is, we could talk about strategies, how Iran has to win. I feel like the best opportunity for Iran would be to win inside 90 minutes. Now, question here, what do I think will happen since Taremi is sitting out the next game? Well, Ali Sheikh, my good man, Taremi will be sitting out, and that's why Mehdi Torabi will be starting in his place. So keep an eye on that. Write that down. And the truth is, when looking at a match between Iran and Japan, I just feel like getting to extra time could really be a problem for Team Melli. Let's take care of business inside those 90 minutes. Obviously, I don't think I'd be excited for a penalty shootout, but for the first time in a long time, I think I will be confident in a penalty shootout just because of Ali Reza Bayramvan. And one question from one of our viewers: how did Taremi get a yellow card? Well, he got yellow carded for a foul. So that was considered to be kind of a dangerous play. He was sliding into the Chinese player. And, Taremi was really upset afterwards and probably was, losing his temper. But, it was basically, I like to say partly it was a careless play and partly the referee being, a little too anal retentive. So that's pretty much it right there. So everyone, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this edition of Team Melli Talk. I really do appreciate the support. What a great victory for Team Melli. 3-0 over China. Love that game. Azmoun, man of the match, once again. And of course, yes, you know what? Vahid Amiri will be back. So this will be another big decision for Carlos Queiroz. Thank you for bringing that up. And I will finish this edition of Team Melli Talk with a quote that has been requested by popular demand. That is, Dare Miad Khune. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.